You know, I have no clue if this is gonna work. I also look like an old man on this camera. Look at how old I look. I look like I'm like. It doesn't help that I'm wearing like an old, dusty flannel. But yeah. We'll see. We'll see if this will work. Just kind of pick the bitrate at random. Since I am on my laptop, I don't quite know how this whole thing's gonna get set up, but we should be fine, right? Right? Yeah, we'll be golden. Let's see. How's everybody doing? I'm gonna pull myself up. So I'm with my default microphone on my laptop. I am on my freaky deaky what's it called? I don't even know. What is it called? My face cam on my laptop as well. So like we're vibing. New space, new me, right? Whole thing. Leica Studios. I mean, Leica and subscribe studios, more like. So yeah, I have some stuff set up, and we're going to try to do some stop motion today. We're going to try to stream it, and we're going to try to figure out what the heck is going on. So, expect like just a little bit of jank, right? You know, that's the vibe. We're going to, you know, it's just pulling back the curtain. We're peeking behind the scenes, and we're gonna figure things out, right? We're gonna do it all. We're gonna do it all live. You know, we're going to try our ding dang best to get something going, and who knows? Who knows what we'll do there? First thing we're gonna do. I've got this box. And in this box is a AC adapter for my camera. I'm gonna try that. You know, that's the first step. Is I don't want to have to keep recharging my camera's battery in between sessions. This thing was expensive, and I do not want. I loathe the fact that I had to purchase it. But I heard that the particular camera we'll be using today, which is my Canon M200, does not. Sorry, my Canon EOS M200 does not work well with third-party ones. Like they will just shut it down if you try to use a third-party wireless adapter. So I say wireless adapter, wired adapter. I want this thing to be in. I want this mug to have an AC adapter. So I'll be jumping up a lot. I'll be kind of popping around behind me, in front of me. We'll be doing a lot of Legos. We'll be making some minifigures. We'll be creating some little set pieces. And I will try my best to open up this package. That's the first plan. Is we're gonna freaking open this thing. And if I can, oh my goodness. This thing is clamped in solid steel. Is there? Okay, there we go. We'll try and set up our camera like that, right? I don't know how music sounds. I don't know how I sound. I probably sound horrible. You can probably hear the fan of my computer right behind me as well. Who knows? We're gonna see. Does anybody need a QR code for something? I don't know what this is. We'll find out. Literally all of this for like a simple AC adapter so I can plug my camera into the wall. This is a mess. I'm also gonna have to like figure out how to take off the battery panel because I think the stand that I have, unless I decide to go tripod for this, I could go tripod. Then it risks moving every 5 seconds. It will. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing going first. So, if I turn my camera on, this is the cool part, guys. Bada bing, bada boom! We get live view. We get a live feed on this live stream of everything that we got going on. So that's pretty sick. Let me as well move that over there. No? No? Ooh. Aha! There we go. Okay. We're also really trying to figure out this new setup, and it's like 5 parts being on a Mac, 5 parts being on a laptop, and like 3 parts doing this on one, going from 3 monitors to 1 monitor, while half of that monitor has to be taken up by the stop motion software. So chat is going to be super tiny. I probably won't even be able to see myself except by ways of phone. And we're going to go from there. What is this device? Oh my goodness. What is this? Seriously. You guys can't even see what I'm working on. So this is Bigfoot as well. You guys can see Bigfoot. He is on our backdrop for today. We're gonna figure that out as well. I was thinking, since I found this Bigfoot minifigure, and since I've learned that the number one way to start is to create. Oh, I forgot. Okay. Oh yeah, you guys can also see the whole getup if I take my camera out. So there's the computer. This is where we're going to be building. That's like a like something you would put a rug on top of, so it doesn't slip around. So I'm like trying to push it doesn't really slip. We'll probably also tape that down. I've got base plates in the corner. Got some lighting. I've got a tripod, which is pretty cool. Here's the sorted system. Everything is sorted and labeled except for literally 9 drawers. I ran out of label making. I ran out of label tape. So we're going to figure that out in a second. Also, there's the stream setup. And then, of course, labeled. Not entirely organized by color yet, but we'll get there. Let's see if I can see it. Let's see some... Nope, just barely. A grand tour. Indeed, doof. This is also on the... I forgot that you can also see me. Hi! I don't have my setup pulled up, so... And then, of course, we have some stuff up there. Those are mountain pieces, and those are all of my Lego Mario and Sonic stuff put together. So, here is... we've got this clamp that we're probably going to clamp to the desk here, put my camera on the clamp, and face the clamp towards Bigfoot. That seems to be the plan right now. But, before we do that, is this going to work? I bet this is going to cause problems. So let me turn this off. Camera's off. I'm going to take the battery out. Battery. Put that right there. Canon is gatekeeping the batteries that can go inside their cameras, so they've given us a fake battery that I get to plug into the bottom. Voila. Wow. And then we get to plug this baddie back into the camera. Let's see. That looks right to me. No, am I wrong? Okay, I was gonna say, did I spend $80 on something that's not gonna work? I love cameras. Cameras are so nice and cheap. You should all get into cameras as a hobby. Wow! And now, I have to awkwardly hold this because the flap on the bottom is open up, and I don't have a way to like cut that out. What is this weird packaging? Like, all of this, right? All of this for a freaking... This is... You gotta be kidding. What? Oh, there. Okay, I was like, I thought they didn't give me the half that plugs into the wall. And I just get the power brick, and I was going to freak out. Okay. Here it is. Power brick cord. They also, they do give me a USB cable, which could be nice. Actually, probably nicer than the one I'm currently using. So that's pretty good. I think the one I have is Insignia, which isn't bad, but don't know where it came from. This one looks nicer for some reason. So we might run with that. Okay. we're also going to get to do some building today. That'll be fun. And I don't know where or how we're going to be set up for when we actually want to stream. But, oh boy. Alright. I'm going to toss that out. Yeah, there's got to be a way to take that off. Actually, I don't know. Unless, no, there's nothing there. Okay. So, gamers, here's the current problem. This. You see what I'm talking about? So, this right here will press in and be like super duper awkward. And if it sticks up, I can't really put a tripod here or some sort of, some sort of mount here, because this will force down and cause stress, and that's going to be a big no-no for us, especially when this thing costs so much freaking money. So, I don't see a way to take that off right now. Nothing jumps out at me. Let me see. We'll go grab some. So removing Canon EOS M200 battery panel. How to remove the battery? Dummy battery workaround? No. Aha. Okay. Removing battery door. Is it possible to take out the battery door? Oh, come on. I'm not sure if the camera will still work with the door completely removed. If you leave the battery door open, you cannot even turn the camera on. You gotta be kidding me. No, this is allowed. Because why would they sell this type of... Are you kidding? What? Oh. The cable's not plugged in. Whoopsies! I was like, why isn't it turning on? What the heck? Did I just... Okay, you're gonna hear me complain about finances a good bit today, because, it's expensive, y'all. And needlessly so, a lot of the time. Okay. Come on now. Plug in. Hello? No. We're going to unplug my computer for a moment. Alright, we're going to plug that baddie in. And we're gonna do the same on my computer. Alright. Alright. Okay. Camera should be plugged in. Jank and complaint streams abound. I also hope you can hear music, because I realized... Okay, so why I was late. I have most things set up. Turns out, if I want to capture desktop audio on a Mac, I have to download like additional third-party drivers. So I was like, well, it's gonna be horrible if it's just me sitting here complaining with like no background music. So I had to download some drivers and stuff and get everything going. Cool thing though is that like with my computer, I can just bring you guys with me. If I'm over here working, like you're over here working with me, right? Where did OBS go? There's OBS. Okay, cool. You get to see, I mean, these lights are kind of like, hey guys, welcome to my new stream setup. My name is Hilo, and we're gonna be making videos. Yeah, so like that's okay. Another thing with the lighting, if we want to continue to talk about jank, it's a work in progress. That's some people hear jank, I hear work in progress, right? I'm gonna turn that a little high. I look horrible compared to my normal DSLR. Oh my goodness. Man, oh man, oh man. Okay, so I've got this clamp. We're gonna Hi, clamp! We're going to clamp it to the table. We are going to see. That's not going to work. I can already tell. Ooh. Ooh, do I have like a... How tall... How much room do I need? If I'm to set up this camera... Alright, we're going to go tripod today. We're gonna go tripod today. This tripod is also just a shoe. I've taped, look at this, I've taped the legs so that they stay in like their most extended position. Alright, I have so much camera equipment. I've invested so much, like throughout my life, into camera equipment and gear and loot and all of that. And this is the best we get for today. Oh boy. I can't wait to bump the camera literally a million times. And honestly, more than that, I just can't wait for this thing to knock over. Like, alright, does this work? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's plugged in, right? The whole thing? What? Plugged in? There's no like switch or anything on there, is there? What? Does it just not work? This is a absolute tragedy. Wait, hold up. I didn't even check. Did it come up on my computer? Because it is plugged in. Let's see. Well, I didn't see the light. Huh. What? You gotta be kidding me. That's... I mean, there's no way, right? I know that outlet was working because I just had my laptop plugged into it. And that worked totally fine. SMH, SMH. So now, the camera should work. What's up? How do you not work, buddy? The connectors are there. You gotta be kidding me! Oh my goodness. This is a tragedy. Why would... Okay, so, alright, we're going to try plugging it in somewhere else, see if it's the outlet, see if it's something I did on my end. I mean, that doesn't look super plugged in. I heard a little snap. This is horribly gross. Oh my goodness. Oh, I gotta crawl under the table for a moment. Give me a sec. Bit. Okay. Did that work? Hi. No? What? Alright. Am I going to resort to reading the manual on this thing? What the heck? AC adapter. Live stream like a pro. You're calling me out right now. Alright, it recommends some lenses. I mean, that's pretty cool. Plug and play webcam alternative. Turn your compatible Canon into a remote setup that can help enhance what you do. Okay. Check to see if your Canon is compatible. I promise. Yeah, okay. EOS, compatible with EOS M50 Mark II, M50, M200. M200, I see that right there. Camera sold separately. I have the camera. So, not compatible. So, like, worst case scenario, I just use the battery that I have. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me see if I can find a... I mean, I will take this back in a heartbeat. Okay, so here's the manual. Compact adapter. Supported Canon products. Okay, come on. Well, those are additional languages, so let's see. Use only recommended power sources. Do not disassemble, alter, or apply heat to the product. Avoid dropping. Okay, that's fine. Didn't do any of that. What did I do? What? There's nothing to mess up. It's 3 cords that you all plug in together. I mean, unless I'm supposed to, like... Unless I'm required to use this? So let's see. Somehow? I doubt it. I mean, that's just... That would feel horribly stupid. IMO. But, like I said, it gives me a nicer USB cable. So that sounds... So what? Oh, I was like, why is it micro USB on both ends? Okay. So something must be broken here, and I am livid. And I'm like pressing it in a little to see if it had something to do with the connectors. Alright, let me see. Alright, we're going to try something else. So, what we're going to do is we're going to put this in here. Yeah. Okay, the battery has 4 connectors, but there's only 3 in there. What? That's odd. Okay, so it doesn't turn on. It literally won't turn on. What? Okay, so what? Remember that comment earlier? Also, smile for your cringe compilation. Earlier, I mentioned that I bet it says that the camera won't turn on if the camera door is open. So, okay, that's great to know, but this literally has to be open. No way. No way. No way. Guys, okay, we found it. I bet. Oh! Oh! The little rubber grip on the bottom of the camera door comes off. Oh, gamers. Gamers, this is revolutionary. So now, okay, open that, slide the battery out. This is so strange and unintuitive. Great success, gamers. Which means, did I really need to buy one of these? I don't actually know. No comment. We're not gonna think about it. Because did I have one of these that might have worked? Maybe. But now, great success. Oh, great success! We did it! We did it! Mom, get the camera! Oh wait, I already got it! Okay, so now... Okay, so now that cord is actually definitely not long enough. So we're gonna unplug you from the computer. I know that's probably gonna cause some headache for us. This is a wonderful cord, and Yeah, put it off to the side. Okay, we might need it later. It's a special tool that will help us later. We can actually do something now, folks. Great gamer friends, we are actually going to be able to start. Oh! Alright, don't ask again, please. Okay, so we're going to slide it there. Let's see. I mean, if that's... Oh, gamers. Oh, we can totally clamp. We don't need janky tripod today. As much as I love janky tripod, we don't need janky tripod. We don't even need you. We're gonna put you off to the side. We're clamping today, folks. We're big clamping. Okay. I can figure out how to rotate this. I like that thing one, because that, definitely don't do that. Definitely don't do that. I dropped it. Okay. So, it's a, it's a little laggy, I see. For you all. That is okay. So, put it in the box. I put it in here. That's not the same size, right? It is the same size. Oh my gosh. Alright, I found another jank alternative that we're going to go for. I doubt this is supposed to be how this is done. Oh, that's definitely. What the heck? I don't know, actually. Okay, welcome to Hilo Sets Up a Camera. I know it is horribly shaky. Everybody look away if you get motion sickness. Now, how do I... No, that. This is on backwards. So we're going to unscrew this real quick. Gonna have to unplug. Preparing to create stop motion. We are in full motion right now, and I cannot wait to stop motion so that we can get this thing underway. Okay, well that's not great. Okay. That's fine. You know what? Let's see. Can I? No. So, just while we're all hanging out, saw Sonic the Hedgehog. It was very, very good. Is Bigfoot even gonna be in this movie? Who knows? Who knows? We still have to build the whole set. So, will Bigfoot move? Absolutely zero ideas. And today, like, this is also going to be such a horrible angle. But, who knows? Alright. Aha! Yes. Camera, plant. Alright. There we go! We are in the money, Spider-Man! So let's move some of this around. Just a smooch. Okay. The problem right now that I currently face is that, one, there's a lot of shadows, And two, my overhead light is not nearly bright enough. I wonder, if I drink this here, will that remove the shadows problem? Slightly. Because right now they're a little... I've got some light diffusing paper. I don't know what you guys can see and can't see. Let me try sliding this ever so slightly to the edge. Okay. So I've got this light diffusing paper that I use for the charity stream. I cut a strip of it off because normally we have a lot better light set up, and I'm trying my best to find a place to put this as to help remove some of the harsh shadows. Maybe no. Putting it up doesn't really help. That almost seems to make it worse. Let's put those in there. I've got one small overhead light, and if I like turn these off, for instance, you know, it would also be great if this thing was in focus. Also, low light is going to be horrible for the stream. So let's go ahead and let's focus this guy. Let's handle that first. I was toying with the software today. This is like big boy software too. That is probably a little bit more than what I need. However, you get to take a look at this. This is going to be so cool. So let's drag this over Bigfoot's head, and let's zoom in. And now, with a click of a button, we can get my man Bigfoot, let's see, into focus. Just like, you know, I think that's as crisp as we need it. We can get him into crisp, clean focus. And then we zoom him out. And then we double click, bada bing, bada boom. Look, our whole frame is in perfect focus. Also, this camera has zoom, so that's also something that I probably want to zoom out. Hello, Olive. Ooh, you know, actually though, I think we go wide. I think we go wide for this shot. But oh, our Bigfoot is still out of focus. Whatever will we do? Psych! We're gonna keep. Wait, which direction do I? Yo! We're gonna keep focusing. Very cool stuff. No, 100%. This is Dragon Frame. Dragon Frame, it was used like. Dragon Frame is used like professionally. I don't know where I'm looking. I'm like expecting to find a DSLR somewhere and it's not there. I should build one out of Lego. This is like a professional software. It's not that expensive comparatively. I mean, I think I've probably spent more on like Visual Studio, Sony Vegas than I have for this. But it's like professional, and sort of because of that, center, my guy, it's pretty rad. It's extraordinarily rad. It has all sorts of cool camera features and everything else. How are you doing, Olive? What's going on? So, I could wrap this around the lights to create like a little mini softbox, but I think it just helps us. I mean, it's a little bit overexposed, but like, maybe if I, what happens if I turn them away? Like, this is where light bouncers would be extraordinary. Just having something that, having something that would just kind of get used to propel the light back into frame would be wonderful. We will also need to create something that can hold our stand for today. Now we're just gonna throw that there. I keep forgetting you can see me. It's probably like just hashtag high-low dumper. Yeah, the double shadows are not great. I need a much stronger backlight, I'm realizing. Turn that there. Turn that there. We'll leave those right on top. We could maybe zoom in, but we're probably going to move the action forward. I know Bigfoot is kind of relatively far back, but we're gonna try and create a few different lets. I know that's going to mess up our zoom. Let's go for something like this. And I can do the manual focus on my camera. That's the case. All right. Everything set up. We've done it today. Let's go. We have figured out everything so far that we need to figure out. Now, welcome to the best part, baby. It's Lego building time, folks. We get to build a lovely little scene, and for this, I would love to know what ideas do you guys have? I'm thinking. So this is how I picture it. This is how I imagine it. So there's going to be like a question was just posed to me. Do I have a green plate that isn't dusty? Let's find out. That is also another thing. I need to. I probably don't. Honestly, not on hand. Let's try and find one that is a little less dusty. That one works. That one's much better, but a lot of the light reflecting makes it look a lot dustier than it actually is, because like the sheen kind of makes it stand out. We're gonna leave that one there for now. And so a few things that we need. Hi. I always forget that you can see me wherever I go. Also, I'm gonna grab a. What we can do here. We're gonna clean this one up and have it as a spare, as a backup. Who knows? Maybe this will bleach the entire thing. I hope not. Sort of a bleached wipe. I need to learn the do's and don'ts of like Lego cleaning. That would be extremely helpful. I'll be right back. Now imagine if you don't let it sit there. It wouldn't cause too much of a problem. I also imagine it should be good, right? Okay. So, let's build ourselves a set as to distract from this horrifying scenery that we have right now. And so I'm thinking we're going to build some trees. We're going to build a few trees to place there. We're going to add a good bit of shrubbery. We'll add some nice sort of speckled details on the ground, that our protagonist can sort of walk out and around, and then maybe even a tent. I'm thinking we just do like a very basic sort of person comes out of the tent, like yawns, good morning, and in the background you just see Bigfoot walking around, right? That's the goal. In my head, I pictured it a little bit from like the upright angle, looking down. So we might want to move the camera to match that, but we'll see. Those are some mic noises occurring. Did I do something? Was it me cleaning earlier, or is it like? Oh, I'm terrified. I have no clue what could be occurring at this stage in my life. Is it the music? Why does my mic seem so quiet now? Do I need to like scream? Wait. Hey guys. Oh my goodness. I just found out. My mic was on my headphones the whole time. and I thought it was on my laptop's mic, so I threw my headphones to the ground. If we want to talk about jank. Now I realize why everybody in TikTok holds up their headphones like this. As it turns out, found it. I guess I can't pull a high-low today and put this off to the side or throw them away. I guess I have to keep it in my ear. Like a good lad. Okay. Well, we've learned something. I was wondering why my mic was so much quieter. And that was definitely like my feet and my desk chair rustling around. You live, you learn, though. You live, you learn. All right. We're going to remove this. We're going to move our backdrop from here. Did our camera turn off due to inactivity? Yeah, it did. Were you playing with the dangling mic with your toes? I don't think I was. It's completely possible. Because I do pick up a lot of things with my toes. But if I give a confirmation, people have to pay extra. Alright, so... things that we need. Let's go ahead and build the set, and then we're going to try our... Oh, I already did it. I literally already did it. I already threw it to the ground and ignored you guys completely. This is going to be so hard. Let's go to properties here. If I go to built-in microphone and click OK. Can I... Is it the same? Hello? No. Okay. No matter what's happening, it's always going to be right here on my headphones. So, this is going to be hard to move around. I'm going to make sure that I always put it on the desk when I'm done with it. Okay. My mic is right there. Don't worry about it. You should be good. I'm not going to throw it on the ground and play with it with my toes. I'm going to have to figure that part out. That'll be fun. I'm sure I have an extra external mic somewhere. Just so things aren't so horrible if I do another one of these. And you know, honestly, if I never do another one of these, I'm so sorry. If it helps, I'm able to hear it fine with it on your desk. That is very helpful. I appreciate that. Doof. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and grab my scenery. Today, we're going to be working with some greenery, some precious shrubs. I also have some nice small bricks that we're going to be using as details for the main set. Forest green would be nice. But we're also going to need some brown. Because we're going to have to make some trees. So, let's see. In brown special, I've got a few trunk-like pieces, so we're going to make that work. I imagine that scraping is horrible, and I'm so sorry. And, let's see. What other types of colors could we use for trees and things? We might just want some tan, like some dark tan for just like some dirt to add a little bit of variety. So there's some brown. I've got brown detail pieces. Those are a little bit too much for this. Brown slopes, not quite what I'm looking for. Brown specials. Let me see. What's in here? That might be good. I'll come back to that. I think really all I want right now are dark tan, not dark tan flats. Gotta have them in our special. Okay, there they are. Yeah, perfect. So we will take you as well as you. Alright. And we'll use these sort of tan pieces as small details to sprinkle in there, right? Okay. And then that should be good to start. We can grab some of those. Actually, I will need some green flats. So grab some green flats, and where my forest green, that'll work. Forest green slopes, maybe. We're going to start with wings. Let's see. What else? Forest green slopes. Okay. Good. Hey, Raza, how's it going? We are attempting to do a little bit of stop motion today. On a very jank setup. So jank indeed that I often forget that my headphones are where my microphone land. That is all. That is all. I'm so sorry. I'm like rustling everything. But let's go ahead and get things set up. Okay. So back here, we want to build ourselves a. Let's just add a little bit of slope and a little bit of. Just a little bit of texture to this terrain, because right now it's obviously very flat. And when we just look at it, that is going to be fairly obnoxious. Can I get live? Oh, shrubbery! Yes! We require a shrubbery. Let me, yeah. Well, hey, lots changed since Live View got back, but Bigfoot remains persistent. So we're gonna hide Bigfoot. Let's go ahead. Let's stage an area for the tent. So I'm thinking tent can go like right there. Do I have another green? Okay. Yeah. Alright, so we'll place these two here. I know one of them is slightly a different color. Don't worry about that. We're probably going to expand our base plate beyond just one green one. We'll probably add a few more around. Okay. So my thought is the area that's currently there is going to be where our tent is. It's going to kind of open up towards us, so it'll probably be something like that, facing out. And then everywhere else that we see, so in this back area, we're going to need some shrubs, some shrubbery, some greenery, just some foresty goodness to help sort of add some flavor and to hide where Bigfoot is actually going to be coming. Right. You know, let me move this. Right, I'm going to move this back right there, maybe. There? I don't know. I'm going to. I don't want it to be right inside the bricks because your ears will bleed. So I'm going to place the microphone right there for now. Hopefully that should be good enough. Okay. So I'm going to be getting in front of the camera a little bit. So don't mind that. But maybe we can have like a nice sort of foreground bush as well as a background bush. But we're also going to need, I think we're just going to want a few more areas, kind of like this, that act as like raised platforms. Is Bigfoot going to be sneaking into campsites to photograph his favorite cryptids, campers? I think it should. All right, so yeah, let's get like a nice little storyboard here. We're going to have Bigfoot. Ooh la la. He's going to sneak around, so, you know, the camper's going to come out and kind of yawn, like have maybe a cup of coffee. There'll be like a nice, I've pictured it as yellow. It can be pretty much any color tent. A nice tent color. I'm thinking yellow. I'm thinking Bigfoot, or I'm thinking our camper will be a color other than yellow. And then Bigfoot will sort of, when the camper comes out to yawn, while he's yawning, Bigfoot will kind of do his signature walk behind. He'll come around then, and take a photograph of the camper, and the camper will act shocked, and then that will be it. And Bigfoot will sort of sneak away. We're going for a short, a nice bite-sized nugget of cinema that we can put somewhere out there. Who knows where? I don't quite know just yet. But we will sort of build this area so that we can build it. Yes. Yes. Thank you so much, Dude. Okay, and we will sprinkle just like a few. It's all about the details, right? So this. Oh, I found a sand green piece. This piece is one of the best, I will say. I have a special cabinet for it. It's all about placing in a good number of sort of detail pieces to leave the scenery not feeling so flat, right? And of course these can be different colors. So I will I'll add in like a few. They look yellow on camera, but they're actually the lime green pieces. I'll have to do something about my color balancing because I feel like it is just a little bit over. Actually, it's pretty accurate. That lime piece also just looks a little bit yellow. And almost like right where I am is a great angle for this, I think. We'll probably need to add a little bit of green like here, maybe some base plates just to help cover up everything. But I could even grab my bigger tripod, place it right here so that I can shoot at a better angle maybe than where it's going on. All right, let's throw in. Ooh, okay, these will be great for helping us mark where the tent is going to go. Because like when you sort of stick in, when you sort of stick something into the ground, it's going to leave like a little bit of like a tuft, like a nice tuft of dirt. So what we'll do is we'll use these kind of like these different color markers to or these conic markers to act as tufts for when we. Oh, I see that the live view died. I will try my best to. We will use these conic markers to act as our tufts of grass. Just had one in my hand and I dropped it. Where did it go? Me, oh my, oh my, oh me. Seriously, where did it go? I guess I lost it. So what I might do instead is, rather than the conics, I'm going to try using studs. I'll try using a few studs of different colors, maybe some brown ones as well. The piece that was in your hand 2 seconds ago is always the most elusive piece. One of the laws of LEGO. So I will add these here. Maybe we won't use these. Instead, we will use something else. For instance, let me find some of the newer, like, Mario flowers. I've got a few of those here, because those would look really nice as well. Same with, like, these pink ones. If I plop, like, sort of pink set there. And that I want, so right now, the only thing that's, like, relatively, the Mario flowers are really good. I agree 100%. So, although these, ooh, that's actually quite nice. I'll save the bigger shrubbery for when we actually build the backdrops, but I do want to find some of those Mario flowers. We've got them around here somewhere. I mean, all of my Mario pieces are literally right there. Did I put... I wonder if I put them in my Mario pieces. This is also my very first... Ooh, I would love to pull out a mushroom as well. Actually, here they are. Okay. There we go. Here are a few of them. Okay. There we go. Put some like weeds in the back. Kind of hard to see. Okay. Right now, the thing that stands out the most to me is the fact that there's that one big green plate in the center. And you can kind of see it's like right here. So we have two options. We can either add more green like that to sort of make it look as if, you know, there's supposed to be a bunch of it, you know, and it's not just unintentional, which I kind of like as an option. Or another route is we just get rid of it and we only do the darker green. What's the vibe, folks? Keep it, get rid of it. You know, so we can have something like this in the back that indicates to us that, like, yeah, it is a viable green option. We are going to accept both of those. We're going to accept both of them as law. Yes, the tent will hide a lot of that plate, which would look pretty good, I think. So what I'll do is we'll kind of half compromise. I'm going to hide some of it underneath another plate. And on these back plates, these plates are always the hardest to press in. So don't mind me while I pick this up. I like the two-tone, honestly. Okay, bad. Yeah, I think I agree. I think the two-tone is going to look nice once we get it put together. All right, so we put. So like this, oh, of course a lot of you went inactive right then, so having something like this, like that's almost the angle I want. Obviously a little more steeper and a little lower down. It's a bit hard to see that from here, but I think the two-tone looks good. I think we made a good call there. Hard to get the plates in. Okay. So now let's grab, let's see. A few brown studs are going to be good for helping us sort of like draw a path. So obviously, if you were to walk a path to this this campsite, you know, a lot of these paths are going to be walked before. They're going to be there's going to be bits of brown sort of sticking through. So we're going to use that to kind of outline a walking path up to it. And how we're going to do that is let's use these circle pieces because they can almost act like footprints. I know they're a lot bigger than like a Lego footprint, but we use these sort of something like that, then we can see. I know it's a bit harder for you guys to see. Then we have actually, right there. Yeah. Okay. Looking good. Sort of like one more right up top. Okay. How do I feel about those? We've been calling them soap dishes today. It's totally different when I was last here. Yeah, we're starting to build out the scene. Now that we've got the camera and everything working, we are aiming to build. Do I want another one of these? Probably not. Probably not. Chupacabra is a lot flatter. Here we go. We can get our reference always in the shot. He's got his handy dandy camera. Okay. That actually looks good to me. I'm quite happy with that. Maybe we'll sprinkle just a few more of these like lime bricks around. We'll also, let's use the lime to indicate where we're going to build our tent, sort of like Minecraft style. Anything that's like a little bit asymmetrical is going to help us out here. So putting one of the poles up on the hill would look nice. Yeah. Oh yeah. And here we go. We'll get the classic Bigfoot walk. Oh no, guys! His hair blocks his articulation, so he can't really do the full Bigfoot swing. This is a tragedy. I knew something was going wrong. That's right. We'll be good. We'll be good. So, now, we're going to want a clear window that Bigfoot can walk through. And then we're going to need a bunch of shrubs behind it. Even if a lot of those shrubs, so like, let's grab some shrubs that we have available. Let's move, I don't know, Foreground Shrub is pretty nice. We have some others that we can use. So like, tree, okay. We're going to want this to be like as green as possible, pretty much, though. So, it's funny to see things just appear when I turn live playback on. So we're going to want to plan out our route for Bigfoot. Maybe let's. All right, we're going to use some tan bricks to create use our tan bricks to create like the path Bigfoot's going to walk on, because that's going to be important. Because we need things behind Bigfoot, and then we need Bigfoot to go through some shrubs, right? And this shrub here, you know, like, because we want to make almost a wall of trees and things so that Bigfoot can't be seen behind them. So, like, maybe, you know, is that where Bigfoot is going to? Well, all right, in my mind's eye, if that's there, we're going to need Bigfoot to actually walk around here and block out everything else. So let's go ahead and we'll have the tent here to help block. So that's going to be nice. And then essentially, like from here on, we're going to try to create just a very large set of shrubs that will act as a in-between for our wall and the blue. The blue which will represent our sky. I could include a cactus for this, but might not help as much. We've got this red flower, though, we can put there. That'd be nice. We also have some more green flowers if we want them around the back. I've got another shrub, that's good. So, that is dusty in the front. I'm gonna flip that around, and then okay. So as for Foreground Shrub, we decided on a vibe for Foreground Shrub, and also I have a few of these dark green. Would it be horrible to have a tritone in here? Yeah, that kind of looks more like black, like in the lighting right now. It looks a bit darker than I would anticipate. So maybe note of like the dark forest green. So, let's go ahead and get some of these bigger bushes. Oh no! One of my ivories snapped. Sorry, it's hard to see. I said ivories. One of my ivies snapped, but we got another tree. That's gonna be good. Got some more shrubs and things. We haven't really put a lot of love in the back right because of foreground bush, but it should be good. Maybe on the right we put. We don't want yellow flowers because that yellow is going to be where the tent goes. So now, rest in peace, Ivy. Oh, yo, I had a whole other, man, I've got plenty of bushes and things. This is good, this is good. Alright, we're going to get some of these ferns and things, like these big palm, sort of palmy leaves. We're gonna get those ready. And because we're gonna make sort of like almost like a curtain to hide a bunch of, to hide the backdrop from. But we also have this. I know it really won't be seen all too much, but hey, we do it for Instagram, of course. There we go. Rest in peace, a lot of you. So this is gonna be, honestly, this isn't even that bad of an angle. It's kind of growing on me. Maybe just because I'm seeing it. Because with the tent there, if the tent isn't massive, we could be able to get Bigfoot looking good. And then sort of have Bigfoot just walk around and come in from the right here. Obviously we will, like this area right here, need some green. And we could even, ooh, strategic framing to sort of make it look like we're looking out of the bush. Ooh la la. No, I'm kidding. You can also put this like gray dead vine here. Speaking of, I might add, let's see where they are. I was gonna say, I might add just a few, like I've got some gray details that I could sprinkle in to act like stones as well. Let me grab a few of those. They are hidden. I know you guys can just see me standing there. They're hidden. Hey, we found a blue. Prussian blue. So we are, folks, an hour in, and what do we have? We have scenery. It's pretty good. I think that's a win. So I'm going to add in a few stones as well. Add in a few stones to our path. Ooh, crunchy. I love how laggy it is for you guys. I'm so sorry. We will get something one of these days. All right. So let's create our sort of fern shield. That's what we're looking for here. Should probably, it's not really a fern shield, it's more of like a palm shield. So like this is kind of what we're looking for. You know, oh Canada, also maybe marijuana. And we need something that we can stick it to on the back. So let me see. Do I have... Green would be preferable, but I don't think I'm gonna find... Oh wait, actually, yes I am. I remember seeing that earlier. And we're gonna stick it up high. So we're gonna need something in the front to hide it. So what I've done, this actually looks like marijuana now. I don't know what a marijuana is, but I've added a stem to the bottom to now hide it in the back. Okay, that very much looks like marijuana. Marijuana. So we're gonna let's maybe add a fourth for my. I'm gonna get demonetized on YouTube if they find out this is for kids and that it looks like this. I mean, it's not for kids, but you know how YouTube works. They're gonna mark it as kids and then ban me. So I could add a Bigfoot here to place it. Let's see. I could add something sort of coming out the side like that. That's a bit better. Let me try putting it behind. Let me flip it around. Hey, Northie, what's poppin'? Yeah, we are doing some stop motion. Why is that popping off? Okay, it catches the light really poorly there. That makes it look very right. Sideways does lessen it. No, 100%. Because of the finish on those, oh boy. That's going to be difficult. What's this little short? So, we are... Ooh, actually, hold up. From the side? Might be... Oh, that looks good. Oh, that looks really good. For lighting. I don't know what I did. Just kind of moved it to the side. So this short is going to be about a camper. And the camper is then going to just... Essentially, there's not even really an idea. The main... it's just sort of... So the camper... There's going to be a camper with a tent. The camper's going to come out of the tent. Bigfoot is going to walk behind. And then... Bigfoot is going to sneak around, snap a photo of Bigfoot, or snap a photo of the camper, and then the scene is going to end with Bigfoot running away. So, let's see. So now, all that we're really missing... Let's see. Would that look a little bit too much like... Because I want to build some trees. I've got all these brown round pieces. But I guess I was wondering, like, how tall does it need to be? You know, like if I placed something there to strategically block. I guess we should probably build the tent now. I think let's build the tent to see what we need to continue to block. Also, that fern, like, unironically, having something very in the foreground, like, if I could get it to fall back into place like it was. I'm gonna bump so many things while editing. Or while actually doing the stop motion. But the good thing about this program is that it makes taking stop motion photos like really easy. Alright, let's build the tent. We're going to try to do it out of yellow. And I don't really have many like tent making I'm not the best tent creator in the world. No. Too violent, Dorothy. Too violent, or for now. And I would have no clue where to go with that. Bigfoot's just a friendly guy. You all know me. I try to keep with the. We try to keep these as friendly and as fun as we possibly can. I've created, to quote Eminem, I've created a monster, which is this weird sort of fern creature. I'm going to place. Actually, I mean, fern creature, pretty good there. Created a monster. Well, nobody wants to see Marshall no more. They want Slady. Or they want Shady. That's what I'll give you. A little bit of me. Something. I don't know the words. let me do what I've done for some photos as well, and like just create a. If I created a yellow stop, or not a yellow stop, a green sort of plate to put there, what does that look like? That's not bad, actually. I kind of like that. Like, let me toy it up. Let me doctor it up a little. Because I want to avoid creating as many large set pieces as I can. So if I can, well, okay. I would need something good to hold it in position. Because right now, if it falls, I mean, like, it's over. But something like that, and if I remove Bigfoot to see, can you see anything? You can. Like that. That looks pretty good. And then we have a space for Bigfoot to walk, sort of through the center here. Then I can, let me grab my backdrop. Oh no, I've already messed things up. Grab my backdrop. Got the fern sort of face forward. Actually doesn't look like anything's leaning right now. Let me put the blue backdrop on it. I'm also gonna need another clamp. Let me grab one. Okay. Not bad. I mean, you can still see the seam a little. But also, that's fine, that's fine. Man bush, you are nature's greatest wonder. For those who watch The Stupids, you should know what we're talking about here. Otherwise, I guess we gotta do a rewatch. We gotta do a casual rewatch. Honestly, I should take that audio and reanimate the man bush scene. I think that's a wonderful idea. Okay. Of course, guys, also, like, don't forget, I've been out of the stop motion game for a little while now, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, I think I'm trying to go above and beyond, but like I don't need to. You know, I don't want to just like half-ass it, but we can 100%. Who is that? Is that my cat? No way. Hey, buddy. Do you want to mess some stuff up? Hi. Hey, Fred. Ooh. Do you want to get in camera? Hello, hello. Everybody loves you, Des. Oh, he's so nice. Do you want to go into the camera? Wow, look at you. You want to go in front of the camera? No? You just want to sit? You just coming to say hello? You're so sweet. You're so sweet. You're such a sweet buddy. I know. Hello. Hi. I don't know how much of him you can see. Here he is. He's just in my lap now. Wow. You're so good. Look at your tail. Okay. Alright, let me go ahead and move that. You're so nice. Hello. He's a little schmoosh ball. Wow! Look at that. Your arm's reaching out. His scratches kind of hurt. They're taking a moment's reprieve. Let me go ahead and move some of these over, since we're not going to need them right now. And then I'll grab some of the... what do I need to grab, kitty? What do I want? Hello, Amber! You get a Sonic ad? Yo, from Sonic's, and you get a Sonic at Sonic's, or Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Did they ever do a crossover event? Also, how was the pretzel? How's that going? We are in a... I mean, we're going to need to throw some furniture in the front, but let's go ahead and build the tent. Because that's going to be the biggest set piece. So, what do tents look like? That's the first question I have. It's like, what does a tent look like? Ilovids learns what a tent is. If I just look up tent, I mean, really, it's just going to be. Let me look up Lego tent. And there's got to be something nice here. So, like, Lego tent. Alright, I see some straight pieces, some flats. I see some plates. A lot of people are using plates. Really, it's just, so, like, one hinge at the front. And then, so, like, one hinge at the top going along like this, and some slick pieces going down the side. Yeah, we can easily do that. What do you think, kitty? You ready? You ready to fight? You ready to make a tent? And then, ooh, we should make a little fire pit. That would be nice. I'm also gonna add this tree back here. I think live view is inactive. Oh, inactive, so you can't quite see it. Don't worry yet. Don't worry about it. What do we get? Big triangle with door. That sounds lovely. There we go. I added a tree, and our backdrop fell. We're gonna slick that baddie down a bit more before we dive into it. Don't you think so, Kat? Yeah, high five. It's not high fiving. Yo, Sage, how's it going? We are going good. We have not gotten to the actual animation yet. We're still set building and hanging out. But we're getting there. Hope you've been having a good day. So we're gonna extend that tree. I think we're gonna Doug Dimmadome it. We're going to send it to the sky and see. So one thing as well is, let me see how many of these round pieces we got. We got a good bit. I'd like 2 big trees, if that's if we could make it happen. That looks super nice. Thank you, thank you. So we're going to Doug Dimmadome this all the way up to the sky, and I think maybe, all right, got an idea, so that we don't have to do too much with it. The thing is, like, I feel like if you use the wrong types of leaves, and this might just be me, oh no, that's gonna look good, actually. Hold up. Hold the phone. I think we're onto something. You guys have no clue what I'm doing, because I'm just kind of using my imagination and thinking that things are going to look excellent and awesome, and they totally are. And then sitting here, sifting through and building some stuff, and then I put it up for us to look at. So, this is going to look fresh. All right. We're going to hide, yeah, we're going to hide that there. Put that like that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then, and you guys can't see it yet. Click live view. Oh, guys. Okay. I mean, I wish I could cut it off. It's so much taller than the others. Like, I wish I could split it in half. Do big tree like here. And then like, because like that actually, and that's pretty good, not gonna lie. I like that. I like that. I don't know about y'all. Maybe shift the branches around ever so slightly. Like that to me looks good. I'm a fan of that. Maybe move it around. So the only problem I have with it is, again, sort of like there's nothing on top of it. And I almost wish it were like, if I zoomed in. I almost wish it was like this. Which I guess it could be, right? You know, I mean, I'm in charge. So, I mean, we could always do like a tactical zoom. But, you know, kind of, I feel like that might defeat the purpose of Bigfoot like sneakily walking around. Also, we need some green plates behind, I think. So I've been watching a lot of Forest Fire 101. Great YouTuber, great person it seems as well. Creator of the Duck Song, for those who know the Duck Song. And hey, kitty. What's up, buddy? And he does a lot of Lego stop motion. And I've been sort of taking all of my inspiration from him lately. And I've been, like, as I've been watching stuff, I'm like, man, he's a stickler with, like, everything he does. Not a stickler so much, but he's such a perfectionist. And I'm like, if I did stop motion, I would never be a perfectionist. I would just, like, throw that ish out there. And now I see exactly why he's such a perfectionist, and I 100% relate to that vibe. Also, not being able to see the see yet how much the tent will block. Yeah, okay. No, I vibe with that. I'm gonna make one more of these. You can't quite see it yet, but having a few of those, I'll zoom back out. I also don't know. I haven't quite decided. Is this all going to be something that's one shot, no shots? I can't. Well, not no shot, but. Kind of like right there. That was pretty good. I mean, something like that, to me, looks good. Obviously, there's a few little green spots that I can cover that up. Hold on. I've got some flats. That one is a little bit dusty. Alright, yeah, it's 10 time. You are 100% right, Duke Duke. I don't think we can do much more until we finish up the tent. So, let me grab some yellow. Yellow, yellow. Alright, yellow is one of the ones, I will say, that I have purged a lot of. But everything is awesome. And we should be able to figure this out. I have 3 pieces that I would love to. I wish I could find one more, but I don't think it's gotta be the case. I found 3 so quickly. I can probably make it work for 3. My only concern is that it'll be asymmetrical. Oh, I'll put the asymmetrical side where literally the audience will not see it. We've got it, gamers. Okay, so what that'll look like is... Okay, so now I need a pole of some kind. Thankfully, I have poles. Black poles is one of my sorting categories. And actually, I think gray poles will have exactly what I'm looking for. I think it was gray. Gray poles, gray poles, gray poles. Aha! Gray poles! Perfect. We have a gray pole. Now, what we're going to do. Okay, so this pole is a little long for what I'm trying to achieve. So let me check gray poles again. Go here. Ideally, I find a dark gray. I don't believe that's going to be the case, though. I mean, this dark gray one looks okay. Actually. Ooh, sorry. This dark gray one looks okay. Let me try a light gray one. And how? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is 9 blocks. I'm going to move this in ever so slightly because 8 was exactly what I was envisioning in my head. So, if we make it 8, we're good to go. Okay, well this only fits 6. What if it's 6 by, I mean 6 by something is gonna be tall. Ooh, I mean tall is good. Tall helps us out. So let's try it. Okay. I've got a 4 by 2 tile. Can I find another? I can. Let's we'll roll with this. This will be our makeshift to start. So watch and learn. Alright. So, here is the top of our tent, which it is not complete yet. It will go down towards the base, and it will sort of block things out from there. So let me find... I've got a few yellow flats over here. Oh, actually, this will look even better. Okay. Sorry, off camera for a moment. Alright. Grabbing this, coming back. Hello! Shot with a 3090. The lighting's actually frick. Thank you. I was saying the same thing. I was thinking it looks pretty good for the. So I will say the actual. Is that 8? 1, 2, 3. Those are 6. Do I have 8? The actual camera setup is a little jank for my computer, but I guess the idea is to do this so that you're not looking at me, and you're just looking at computer. Also, for those who missed the beginning of the stream, it took a very long while for me to realize that my mic is right here. A minifigure VTuber. Oh my goodness. Why did I not think of that a long time ago? In a galaxy far, far away. Ooh, I just like freaking, what's his name? That's larger than 8. Dang. I gotta have one more 8 by whatever. I mean, I could do 10. 10 would be pretty interesting. Let's see. If I do 10, what is 10? What does a 10 wide look like? Also, I know, just do a PNG tuber. It's on its way. It's about time. Sorry, Jelly Bean. It's my turn to shine. So... Okay. Oops. Okay. There is our tent. It's not complete yet, but there is the frame of our tent. So now, the question is, if I put it like this, like it's going to be wider than it is long, and to many people that would probably look wrong. So, I probably want to flip it around and put it like that, right? And does that look better? Obviously, we're going to fill it in, but that's just the tent frame for now. And I can, let me zoom in. Let me adjust focus so you can see that. I bet all the pieces you need are sitting in a donut box. I don't know what you're talking about. I totally have all the pieces I need right here. Don't know what you're talking about. What's going on? But setup looks super professional and cool. Thank you. The actual like stop motion animation stuff is very, very professional, very cool. I'm really proud of that. However, oh, this is okay. This is cool. Watch and learn, guys. I can cheat because I'm a because I'm working and I'm only going to be showing some stuff to the audience. I can just not show everything to you all. And I can, and it doesn't have to be the same on one side as the next. So, for instance, and actually that looks pretty good for the good side. Hold up. So now, if I just do that on the other side, now, ooh-la-la. Boom, guys. Tent. We did it! Kind of. So, okay. So, I need like one more. Of course I can cheat. Why didn't I think of this? And my mind is going to blow. I bet. There we go. Nice! Nice! Sheesh! Tent pog. Look at that, guys! Now, alright, we can put some stuff inside the tent. That would be pretty good. Alright, let's... Wait, is this as zoomed out as we wanted? I don't actually remember. The tent looks really nice. Alright, sorry about that. All the Lego stuff. 1 second. Looks like oh yes. So, yes. All right. Now that we have the tent placed, we need to figure out where some of these other pieces go. Like, for instance, that doesn't... Ooh. Oh, guys, big brain move. I can get the desired effect that I wanted with the trees cutting if I just push them closer to the camera. Now that one needs to be like 2 blocks forward. Or just like 1 block taller. But like something like that And now, oh no, my tent. My tent! This looks really good, surprisingly. You should just pop it. I really thought about it. I thought about putting like a blue screen back there. Obviously, this is just supposed to be like the sky blue. Also, everything is a little one-dimensional on the left. So what I'll do is I'm gonna make a super tall tree and see if I put that there. Oh, and that's right out of frame. That would be perfect. There we go, something like that. And this here, I want to move right there. I want it to be like the corner. That looks pretty good. Now, this area right back here, like we're going to need to, gonna want to tweak. But I am actually kind of shocked at how good I think this is looking. I don't know about y'all. I might also move this green plant in favor of another pink one. That's not quite. Can we get another fern? Fern monster for behind the tent. Yes, 100%. I actually, it's funny you said that. I had the ferns in my hand, ready to construct Fern Monster 3. Yeah, some of the stuff is, I think I might try to make one more tree for like, oh, it's inactive. One more tree for like right here, sort of shooting up. If you do that, I'd be really happy with the result. Obviously, okay, so here's another problem I'm just now realizing. Shadows are being cast on the backdrop. How many ferns do I have left? So I've got 3, because I want to make sure I have enough for a tree, which needs 3, and then a fern monster. So I've actually got, oh, I've got so many. Oh, we're golden. We are golden. Alright, I've got, okay, I'm gonna put some of these. Ooh, I've got lighter. I have light pink flowers, but I think I'm gonna swap these for some light pink ones. It's a little hard to tell what those are, and they're kind of right in the shot. Maybe I swap that. I think it's better to get rid of them. All right, so you also literally cannot see that bush, so let's get bush going there. Can't see a lot of this, so trying to. Okay, fern. Monster. Let's see, we really need it over here, right? Like, I could have... And do we want it behind the tent for sure? I'm guessing so, right? Like, we want it, like, right behind the tent, right? That's my guess. My guess would be that. Pink flowers by the base of the right-hand tree. Ooh, yeah. I'm down for that. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Also, I think instead of a fern monster, I'm going to use some green flats there for a similar effect to like right behind the fern monsters. Because we already have the fern monsters. I love that we're giving them names. We already have the fern monsters. Like, you know, like we almost want something like that. I mean, maybe taller. But you're right. I mean, we need something. Let me move that. Let's see if I can do that. Fire, rocks. Yes. So I was thinking. You are reading my mind, Julie. I was thinking of throwing a little fire pit right in front of the trees as well. You could pop a bush where the tree is, then put it behind the tent. I don't want to move. I actually do have a bush here. Oh wait, hold up. That looks good. I like that. I see there's some, like in need of something right there. There we go. Okay. That's looking pretty good. I'm gonna try my best to hide some more. What is that? It's like... There. Okay. Smokey would be horrified. We'll put like a little fire pit, I think, right here at the center. Also, guys, like look at us almost adhering to the rule of thirds. Like, so proud of this community. Okay, and then I think we throw that other tree. Yeah, let's try and make another tree sort of like right here. Maybe. Oh, whoops. Live view went inactive. All right, let's see if we can get that going. Alright, so, something... I might have run out of round pieces. So, we might not be getting a third tree right yet. Like, I have a lot of thin ones, but it's not going to be enough to get the big ones. Rule of thirds from Steel Ball Run. You read my mind? So, just because we use so many here, I've got an alternative. How do we feel about this? I mean, it's... Oh, wait! Oh! We just cheat again! Guys! We have so much room to hide behind this tent. Duh. That then... I think we want it to be like there. Alright, that's... My finger's the tree. Probably there. Maybe there. Okay, we just cheat again. Pro gamer. We can also cheat over here. So, notice how... Actually... How many was that up? It's like... Okay. Like 4. Let's see. What if I... Let's do something like that. We're going to make that one a bit bigger because there's not so much going on over there. And now we get crafty with it. Perfect. This tree is causing us a little, like the smaller tree is causing us a little bit of a problem, I will say. We still need, like, I feel like we need something green right there. We'll come back to that. And now we don't quite have enough. We're a few down. But I think we can cheese it. We can cheese it with something else. So I've also got a Lego sunflower. Kinda cool. Kinda pogue. Okay. Got some ferns. All I need now is a brick to connect it to. Steal a black one. Next I'm going to steal 2 of these. Okay. So, I need that to be higher. Where are those studs? I need to see them. They're just like standing. Apologize. The lack of a super pretty view. Having like a rod of some kind would be great for this. Okay. Tree. I almost feel like the tall one would look better on the left and the shorter one would look better on the right. Also, again, they're kind of like palm trees right now. And it's not quite... So that's this. Yeah. Tree. we're gonna cheat again. Watch and learn, gamers. So what's everybody else been up to tonight? You've been doing good, I hope. Sorry, I like literally just leaned into the microphone. Not entirely used to the setup yet, but we're having a good one. Alright, so what I found by placing that here is that with this on top, it's like, maybe a smidge to the left. Like what I found by placing it here is that, one, that's not even seen, so I can move that somewhere else. Is that you literally can't see what the tree trunk is there. So what I can do is if I place another on top, and we create yet another fern monster. Let's see. This is the test. Do I have enough remaining ferns to create one final fern monster? I doubt it. I've got an idea of what I can do as an alternate, but yeah, fern monster. I don't know about that. Especially because since we're not really using some of the darker ones as well. We don't quite have fern monster. We can get close to a fern monster, but not quite a fern monster. So where did I put that other black connector that I put to the side? Is it not? Did I use it? I've yet to use it. Oh, a fern! I found a fern that landed on the ground. We might yet have a fern monster. I can always grab another. I hope it shows up. Black bricks with studs. I wonder if I put you back by mistake. So I found you very easily. So, I have an idea. There we go. That one looks good there. Now, we can create almost a fern monster. Butterfly, oh, in the sky, I can go twice as high. Okay, there's almost what we want. I think we really want this lower, though. That's so close to what we want. Lower it by a stud. There we go. Look at that, gamers! Look at that! Wow! That looks good. That looks really good. That looks like we have big, tall trees without us actually having big, tall trees. And that looks stellar. But we also do have... we have this fern monster here that we could always repurpose if we need more, like, tree fern monsters. So now... So now, let's... no, okay. Everything else is coming apart. Okay. Alright, let's... Okay, we're going to create another sort of low to the ground fern monster. Just cover some of that backdrop, drop it in a piece. Okay, it really isn't seen by fern monster. That looks good. Some of the backdrops I have, we're going to replace it with a lighter color fern. To sort of have like the Lego tree pieces, like the leaf pieces. And I'm going to use those to create miscellaneous foliage that will sort of sit right next to pine fern monster. Just something like that. Get that going. If I had one additional bush. Okay. Now that looks too high. Maybe I'll try to lower it. Uh-oh. There we go. think that's it. I think that is looking really good. The only problem I can see is, I mean, none really. None super jumped out. Let me sort of clear my workspace a little. Only problem I can slightly see would be the lighting, because it's casting such a weird shadow. So, let's go ahead. Let's try setting up the backdrop, pushing it in, and seeing if having it a lot closer will remove the shadows. It doesn't look like it. If there's no backdrop, I mean, it looks really good. Like I'm actually quite proud. Let's see. Let me turn off my overhead. If I go one light source, we need the second one. Probably even want the overhead. Looks a little, not enough. But if I stole this. I think that is the moment I need to remind myself of, which is, do not worry if it's not all entirely perfect to start. Because this thing is going to fall a million times. You know, I mean, I've done stop motion before. This thing is going to break. Oh, a fire pit. I also forgot about the fire pit. We just need probably some gray. Oh yeah. Oh yes, that's perfect. Blue gray piece. What pieces would make for a very good fireplace? And probably these dark gray ones that I haven't really used. If you want a green backdrop, the shadows kind of look like other trees and be less noticeable. Like if it were a much deeper forest. That is a great idea. Hey, Julie, do you mind grabbing me some forest green? And I will run up and grab it. Let's see. So that is kind of what I was thinking about for the fire pit. Might not work super well. Yeah, I can definitely grab some forest. So let me go ahead and grab that. I think you're right. The shadows would look good like that. And we'll make something work. Right as I bless up Julie, thank you. Then I'll also add a few stones and things. Well, I'm gonna move this flower. I like that flower there, but I don't know. Maybe that, yeah. I mean, that kind of looks like ash. So, yeah, we'll set the focus and everything soon. I'll go grab that backdrop, and then we'll tape it down, and we'll go from there. Hey, I found the other piece. So if we ever need it. Oh, now we have to design our cast. We have our little fire pit. We have our little fire pit. We've got our scene set up. And now we can figure out who's going to be our protagonist. Lego gamers, are you ready to go? I'm first gonna, before I even get started, I just want to take a photo of the setup, because, like, this was the dream. And the dream is coming to reality. Alright, so 2 things for us to figure out today, or before we can begin. So, alright, I've got 2 greens here, and one of them is a bit darker, one of them is a little bit lighter, but let's see. So, here is option number 1. So there's option number 1. Ignore the stuff on the right. So that's sort of option number 1. kind of a lighter green. It kind of clashes with the one that we have, but the shadows do make it look pretty good, actually. Like, surprisingly, pretty good. Alright. So, and then option number 2 is this sort of darker green. That we could put there. I do agree, I think green is going to be better than blue in this situation. But, and I can, here, if we want to try, I'll also slide this green over there. So, left or right? That is the question. I also don't know if you can see this, but I'll make sure live view is on. I wish, do we have any mods in chat that could run a poll? Or, alright, let's see. One is a nicer tone of green, I think, but is really close to the color of the fern monster, so I don't know if it's high enough contrast. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the right green is, I think, it's a better green color. You're 100% correct. I wonder if having it be close to the fern monster will kind of facilitate that, like, it'll kind of facilitate the blending in of all of the shrubs that we have and the actual backdrop. Like, because if we did that, here, and I'll go ahead and get rid of that, all right. If we did this, you know, it looks like we're in the same forest, right? And that's actually what we want, right? Is like it's a lot of the same greens. There's some nice shading and colors. You're right, the contrast isn't quite enough, but it will sort of help. It'll help present the idea that we are making green, like we are presenting green shrubs, right? And it might help the reader like think, oh, they are in the forest. Look, the background is the same. I don't know. Something like that. I'm like squinting my eyes and looking. Like I'm kind of leaning towards this. It is a lot of the same green. But you know, I wonder if it's, I feel like it's going to be worth it. Man, that is a very good photo that I'm looking at on my computer. I know it's a little bit harder for you guys to see. Just capturing a photo for me. Let's go with the lighter green. As a director, I am here to make decisions, and I think the decisions I must make are lighter green. We lose a little bit of the big tree in the background. It does make the tent pop, yeah. I mean, it draws our attention to the things that our attention wants to be drawn to, which is the yellow tent, the brown Bigfoot that will walk through, and probably our protagonist will probably wear red. Knowing that this is green, let me add a few more flowers. So like, since we'll decide to use the lighter green, let me add a few more flowers that add a bit of color. Now I definitely agree that it was a great idea to use the... Whoops. Let me use red. Looks good. I like that. Do I have a mushroom in my Mario set by chance? Just like floating around. If I could... Having something that is... Aha! Yes, I do! Mushroom. Having something that is not a flower will also be kind of pretty, in my opinion. So like... Yeah, like that! Look at that mushroom! Absolutely clutching it. Clutching it out for us. Okay. Clutch shroom right there. No, I think I nailed the spot. I think I nailed the placement of it first try, which was like... Which pieces? Sorry, the red spiky bush pieces. Red spiky bush. I've got these. If that's what you mean. I don't have any of the, like, of the big shrubs. I don't have any red ones of those. I also have, like, all red flowers. So, things like this, like the old Lego flowers that are all red. I also have, like, you know, it's still sort of like maroon and brown vines, which could help. Yeah, because like right here is like a green amalgamation. Let me try this piece. Oh. Ignore that. Yeah. Something like that, maybe? It also rains. So we could just... I almost wonder if... Oh, live view is inactive. Of course it is. Also, like, hanging something like that would almost be, like... I would literally just need to put some twine and like hang it here, but something that's just like right in frame, kind of like coming at the user would be very nice. But then it'd be too hard to animate, and I'm not a professional animator. I am half of a professional builder, which is why I'm focusing all my time building. But now let me go ahead and finish the backdrop. Okay, so let me swap the cards. I mean, thankfully this is just paper, so it's easy to swap in and out between colors if we decide that we should have a different style. Also, everything right now is sort of setting a precedent for what my like stop motion style is going to be, you know? Because the last stop motion video I did was using the software, and it was Walk Cycle. That was about it. It's just a walk cycle. And this is actually also just a walk cycle. Flames, so I've opted for, I might add a sleeping bag, but I don't think I'm going to do flames. I might do... I won't do, we'll see how it looks in stop motion, actually. But, I wasn't going to do flames because I was thinking this will be, like, more when our protagonist wakes up. So it wouldn't really make sense for there to be a full fire. But we could maybe do a like embers, like there was a fire last night. So that might be a good idea. I bet we can hide that. Okay, so let's go ahead and see, can we hide that seam anywhere? Yes, yes we can! We can hide the seam. Okay, perfect. And then kind of move that back over to the left to get the red a bit more prominent. Our greens are there. Our shading is there. Okay. Let's see. 4. That. Okay. Yeah, if we could maybe. It'll be hard to, yeah, it'll be hard to cover up those dots, but it doesn't mean we shouldn't try. Okay, maybe it means we shouldn't have tried. There goes our tree. Okay, something like that. Just the light at like just a slightly weird angle. Like that's such a Put picking the brickstick swords with the shrub piece. Oh yes. I think I know what you're talking about. But let me see. Yeah, no, I do not have any of those. Where did you find one? And where did it come from? So now we're ready. As soon as I go ahead and sort of add some more preventative measures to make sure this stuff doesn't really fall or move ever. And then I keep forgetting. Aquanauts. Yes, I know the sets you're talking about. And I guess I don't have enough for, but I didn't have enough to get a red bush. I don't think we stumbled across any red bushes. Could have been wrong though. Let me turn on live view one more time. So if I were to get this, if I were to drape that over these, it's not worth it. It looks good. It looks really good. I could maybe turn the exposure down if I didn't want it to be so bright, but I really like the coloring that that we capture in picture, which is good. Can you notice that I'm like podging together like film terms I've heard before, and like pretending I know what they mean? We're winging it. I'm technically an award-winning director, so there's a film I submitted, won an award, therefore, and I was director on that film. So you guys are hanging out with the award-winning director. I love vids. Aquanauts. Speaking of Aquanauts, that was these, correct? These bad boy base plates. I have 4 of them, and I have not found a film for them yet. Am open to suggestions. And you can thank Julie for those. Julie Found those for me a very long time ago. Alright. Actually, I'm thinking of one more thing. I want sleeping bags. I want to make a little sleeping bag to put in the tent. And then we need our protagonist. So, sleeping bags, we're going to go the Minecraft bed style. I'm just going to do this nice and easy. I don't anticipate it being something you can super duper see. That's a little too wide. It's just gonna be something that hangs out in the corner. It's going to be something that hangs out in the corner as to something like that. Maybe red wasn't good. Because I say maybe not red because of those red flowers that are right there. So maybe when in doubt, work smarter, not harder. Yeah, we don't have blue. You're right. So blue's a big color that we're missing here. I think that conveys enough of a description. Like, it conveys enough about a bed that I think it'll work. Let's sort of set the scene with Bigfoot through that. Then we can dive into it. So, alright. To the minifigure kit. You guys don't even have to redeem 10K. We are building a brick, folks. We are making a minifigure. We're going to create our ideal guest. So I've got yay! Someone tunes into this as their first day stream, they're going to think you're like 9 feet tall. I am pretty close to it. So I've got, this is, let me put it, alright, we're going to use this as a minifigure staging ground. Alright, so I'm thinking, I like the pretty close to 9 feet tall, literally 6 feet. 6 feet 2. John is like, yeah, John's pretty close to 9 feet tall. How do we feel about this? Are there any pieces we want? I'm gonna try and find some. I don't think we'll go directly with Lloyd. I think that's Lloyd. But we're gonna mix and match here. So what pieces could we take that we really like? Alright, the minifigure hair, I like that, and I really like the pants. So maybe this is where we need like Nick, Birdwatcher, who can help us figure out like what kind of camping gear would someone have. You know, generally. So I think I like the pants, and I think I really like the hair. Just because it's like hair that I haven't really used before. So then, I imagine, would we want like a backpack of some kind? Hands look like cargoes. Yeah. Oh, a coffee mug. Yes, you're right. We could also add an Easter egg and add this piece of corn, which is actually secretly just Corn Man. So we can put that like right there, you know. Zoom out. Secretly have this piece of corn. You're right. Alright. Corn Man. Look at that. We just have a big ear of corn. What was that hiding? Because like I kinda like that. Oh yeah, we can use that. Literally no one will notice except us and anybody who knows that minifigure, which is probably a lot of people because it's a great minifigure. All right, so we need a little coffee mug. Imagine, so if you're just waking up for the day, this should be in my minifigure stuff. If you're just popping out for the day, at the beginning of a campsite, you're probably in some... oh, I also found another mushroom. If we want to have another mushroom. Also, I adore the tiny mushroom as well, Olive. Which is why we have... I've got one, maybe two of them. Maybe... There's no... It's so fun just to see things pop in here. Yeah, how are the two connected? So it's not connected down to anything. I have a single hinge in there, and then 3 sort of connectors that go across. So it's like just a minifigure pole. Let's get super close. That's about as close as we can get. So it's like a minifigure pole that then they're connected to. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I think that was a little bit full. Okay. We need a mug. We could also, I mean, if we want to kind of portray that this is like a campsite, I could put that little bottle there. That could be decent. Definitely more mushroom. Okay. I kind of want. Let's put the mushrooms in the same place because like there's a little bit of an empty space there. So maybe it would be cool to have like a little mushroom grove, and then over to the left, sort of like more flowers. You know. Although I will say I did like the area it was in before. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Here is a nice mug that we can use. It's white. It should pop out against the background. Okay. So now, got our mug. You know, it would actually, I could put this bat spray here. All right. I know I'm kind of getting off topic, but like, I would almost say like that could be. My argument for having that there is that maybe it's like, I don't know. That's a little more distracting. I don't want this to be like a Where's Waldo. Just want it to have enough detail to look sort of realistic, and we already have a lot of detail, so I don't need to go overboard. I was gonna say it was a bit more like a what's it called? Like a fire extinguisher. Liked it on the left, too much matchy with the other. Okay. Which would we want to go? I kind of like that one filling up that space. Maybe we find something else. And then we can put that mushroom like that lines up with that. Maybe there. I don't know. I can't quite decide. Maybe there? How about that? Or should it be sort of more tucked away? Maybe move this flower there. That leaves like a big green hole there, though. Too picky with my mushroom placement. All right, I think I like that. All right, and I've got and I've got legs, I've got hair, I've got the coffee. I've also got this fish. I'll leave that to the side just in case we want like a food prop. Where is... So I'm thinking... thinking of adding an ant to the scene. You know, maybe I'm asking for trouble. But I was thinking it would be kind of cool if we had, like, maybe we have just like an ant scuttle along. You know, like maybe he kind of scares off like this ant. I know. You know, I mean, that's silly. I was looking for like a rabbit. If I had a rabbit, that would be a lot better. Like a rabbit hopping away. Oh, no. Alright. The ideal thing would be this rat. Maybe the rat is sort of dancing around there and it scuttles away. You know? Alright. So, last thing we need is a good body for our person. That comes next. What are we thinking? I can go for sort of just like sort of hiking gear. I could go for something a bit more casual since it's the morning. I could go with something with not a huge amount of detail, or I could go with something with a lot of detail. I have this, so this might be pretty good, actually. I've got this, here's like the Marty Mcfly. So here's the Marty McFly top, and that looks fairly like hikey, you know, since it has sort of like the puffy jacket and like a flannel underneath. So maybe Marty McFly? Obviously I'll replace the hands. Looks very camper-ish, so like, let me swap these hands with someone. I think I like it because of the colors, as well as the fact that it does match the campsite, and like it's fairly easy to use, and we don't have to search any longer. We've been at this for quite some time. We haven't even taken a photo. Which, by the way, we might just set this up today, and we might push part 2 to tomorrow, perhaps? So here is our figure so far. Maybe we go with like dark blue jeans instead. Here's another option. I don't know, like, you always wear cargo shorts if you're out camping. Unless you're me, because I typically wear, like, I'll often wear just like devil head shorts everywhere. Okay. And then let's grab our head. Thinking we go with one with a relatively plain face. I'm not a massive fan of this because it doesn't have like a great smile. But we could do. I will probably plan on finishing this next stream. It's starting to look like, unless I've just missed some texts, so I don't quite like that. It looks a little too old for me. I do like this. That's a little plain. Here's another variant that is very similar. It just has like a smile on it. So unless I've missed a bunch of text, it looks like we might, I might do this tomorrow instead of trivia. Unless I've missed a bunch of people who have said yes, they want to play. Could be a possibility. Because then I could save some questions, save some time, and we could just continue tomorrow. Because I want to get in the rhythm of doing these more than once, because I know I won't finish them in a single day, typically. So what if we do this, and here we kind of have like three heads we can swap between, because they all have the same eyebrows and similar expressions. If I could find one that's like shocked. Shocked with the same eyebrows, I mean. Or I could edit it in post. I kind of like the top one the most out of all of those. Thoughts? And here's one that could double for it. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. So, here is our game plan. We have our person. We will probably end stream tonight. And then, like, we'll probably end stream. And then we will get some stuff set up. Tomorrow we will sort of storyboard, write out some... oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Tomorrow we'll kind of storyboard. We'll write out some scripts and things, and we will get this guy. Where is it? There we go. set up to start recording. Look at that! Look at that! And I will keep fish and other heads on standby in the event that we want to swap some in and out. We might not want to, but you never know. And then I'll probably even take a photo of this. Like a nice photo from probably just from the camera. Wish I could get it flatter. I don't know if I have, like, for this camera, I don't think I have a non-zoom lens. So, like, right now, you know, we're kind of, oh, actually, I don't know, can I get it even? Zoom out. If I kind of, like, it in. Question is, am I going to do all one shot? I don't know. So, for those who missed it early on, this is one of the cool things about this software, is I can zoom in and, like, really micromanage focus. So that when I zoom out, it's in focus. And then, with the press of a button, I can capture it. Obviously, with the press of the button not on the camera, I can capture. That's sort of the important part. So here's what we started with. Here's what we ended with. For today, we got a frame. We got a frame. We are on our way to glory, folks. And then if I go forward, it's at live view. So you can see I already moved the rat. And there we go. Got a single frame that we aren't even going to use because our character is going to start here. And my goodness, that is such a tight fit. The tent is actually not big enough. And again. Live view. Oh, sorry. That is so cool. Like, look at how crisp that looks. And then, like, it's just ensuring that we capture the greatest photo. So, yes. Oh, also, pro tip that I'm gonna try that should yield a fairly interesting result is I've got stop motion folks recommend it. This is blue tack. So this is sort of reusable tack that you can use to pick up and like hold the position of your figures. So we can try this. I've had it for a while, so it might not work. It might just be a little too sticky. Probably use this to keep down the tent, sort of in these areas back here where you can't really see anything. And then maybe on the feet of our figures as they're walking along, but I doubt it. I'm going to try my best to just keep it to the tent, because that's something I can see it's going to slide around a whole bunch. That being said, you know, it can move a little when the person gets out of it. But we're going to try to go full stop motion artist on this. We're going to see what happens. But, all right. We are probably going to end our stream right here. I am so thankful you guys tuned in for this. I don't even know if there was still music going on in the background, but yes, the Ape Escape OST comes in clutch. I'm going to probably pop into the Discord to hang out for a bit, and thank you for a wonderful stream and for joining us. This looks great. I am very excited to see this when we finally finish it. I don't think I've ever made something that looks this good. And I gotta give a shout out to Julie PTC and Sally Ann 123, specifically for helping me organize these pieces, so that making this is a reality. Because really, yeah, we'd still be looking for pieces if we were trying to make something like this. So now we can start to throw our ideas right into the canvas and start building something. So. Obviously, there's some things we want to tweak. Lighting, I want to get a better overhead light. I want to figure out backdrops a little bit better. This wasn't even bad though. I mean, a lot of stop motion artists use just sort of flat backgrounds. So even then, I'm still sort of keeping pace. And I think we've learned a lot, just about colors, about what to use. Speaking of, I don't know. Oh. I'll leave it. Save it for trivia. Yeah, so I'll double check with people to make sure we have enough for trivia. If we get enough for trivia, I'll host it. If not, we'll probably just do more of this. So be on the lookout for either of those. Who knows? I'll see you tomorrow. And if not, I might just throw in a few random stop motion streams throughout the week, because my plan isn't necessarily for this to sit until Wednesday. So, like, I don't know if you guys want to watch me stream, or I'll just get some progress and share the progress. Who knows? We'll figure it out. So, adios, gamers. I will catch you all on the flippy floppy, primarily today for me, and tomorrow for some of you. So, adios!